What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development. Family, man, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Man, don't nobody owe you anything. You know what I mean? Nobody owes you anything. And we got to get that out of our head. You know what I mean? So many of us, we want something for nothing. You know what I mean? And man, I don't know what's going on with this generation. You know what I mean? And it's not just this generation as far as people born in this time frame. It's just, man, it's the thoughts of the time frame that we live in. You know what I mean? So many of us, man, we think that we're entitled to some shit. We're going in today, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Um, when I was a kid, man, I'm showing my age. There was a cartoon on TV that came on, the little choo-choo train, you know, and it was like, man, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And this cartoon kept trying to get up this hill, you know, and it was, man, smoking and just doing all kind of crap trying to get up this hill, you know what I mean? And it was almost there, and it just kept saying, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And it finally made it up the hill. And for whatever reason, that cartoon's always stayed with me. It's always stayed with me. And the thing that just really jumped out to me was that the train thought it could. In order for it to get all the way up there, it had to first think that it was capable of making it. So many of us, we don't even believe in ourselves. So many of us, we don't think we're capable of doing what we're really capable of doing. And so we don't even try to because we don't think we're capable of doing it. Regardless of the facade you put on, regardless of the mask you put on, so many of us, we get out in public and we got this mask on of, man, this bravado shit. You know, we got this mask on, man, I'm the shit and I'm da-da-da and da-da-da and I'm whoop and I'm all that and I got, you know what I mean? We got this persona about ourselves that makes other people think, man, they're fucking confident. We got this persona about ourselves that make other people think, damn, they got their shit together. We got this persona about ourselves that damn, they really believe in themselves. We got this persona about ourselves that damn, they can accomplish anything they fucking want to. Nothing's capable of stopping them. That's the persona that we have when we're out in public. But the truth be told, when we get down to the nitty gritty, when we're down in the house all by our motherfucking self, the truth is we're motherfucking cowards. The truth is we're afraid of everything. The truth is we're terrified of even trying to do some shit. The truth is we don't think we can do that. We're going there today. And again, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We don't think we're capable of doing that, and so we don't even try to do that. We got to grow up. We got to understand that, man. You know, the Bible says it this way: as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So again, the Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. See, here's the problem. So many of us, like I said, we put on this persona that we're capable of doing anything. We put on this persona that we're smart as fuck. We put on this persona that we're super spiritual. We put on this persona that nothing phases us. We put on this persona that we're this child of God, that we're this beacon of hope and beacon of love and da-da-da-da-da, and we got this shit figured out. That's the persona we walk with. But that's really not what's in our hearts. That's not what's in our heart. What's in our heart is low self-esteem. What's in our heart is insecurity. What's really in our heart is fear. Fear of being rejected. Fear of being abandoned. And so many of us, we put out all this stuff. We put on this image, we put on these clothes of, man, we got everything figured out, we got this shit together, because what's really in our heart and what we really think is that people aren't going to accept us. People aren't going to like us. What's really in our heart is that, man, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve this. I can't have this. That's real shit. That's real shit. It don't matter what you fucking talk about. What's really in your heart. What's up under all those beautiful words that you're able to articulate is all of that fear. What's really up under all those beautiful clothes and your makeup and your muscles and all is fear and self-hatred. Insecurity. Why am I making this video? Because we have to grow the fuck up emotionally. We have to understand that if you're not willing to put in the motherfucking work, you're not gonna get what you're capable of having. That's positive. That's beautiful. You can get a lot of shit. But it's gonna be shit that you really don't want. You'll get a dude. You'll get a woman. But they're gonna come with all their baggage and bullshit. Because that's the vibration you're on. So you'll get somebody that's on your fucking frequency. You'll get somebody that's on your fucking vibration. And because you have all these fears and insecurity and self-hatred, that's the person you're going to attract. And that's the type of person you'll settle and get in a relationship with. That's not what you really want. But that's what you'll get. Because that's where you're at. Because you're not willing to do the fucking work. The work of dealing with your bullshit, the work of dealing with your fears and your insecurities, your self-hatred, the work of dealing with all the trauma and the pain and the bullshit you've gone through. Once you deal with that, once you understand that and resolve that and let that bullshit go, now you raise your frequency, now you raise your vibration. Now you can get somebody on your frequency, on your vibration. Somebody else who's done the motherfucking work. Somebody else who's willing to continue to do the fucking work. You're not just settling for the bullshit down here. Because you raised your fucking frequency. It's like nobody wants to live in the fucking hood. People live in the hood because they can't afford to live outside of the fucking hood. Everybody that get fucking money don't stay in the fucking hood. When people get money, they go. Because nobody wants to live like that. Nobody wants to stay there. They stay there because that's where their financial bracket is. They stay there because that's what they can afford. They stay there because that's all they can get. If you want more, you gotta be willing to put in the work to get more. Gotta grow the fuck up emotionally and understand this. So here's the trick. If you think you can do something that's positive and beautiful, if you think you can do something that's going to uplift you, if you think you're capable of doing something that's going to raise your vibration and your frequency. Then why in the fuck you doing it? See, so many of us will get on this thing is, I think I can, and then we'll start chugging along, and then it don't happen fast enough. Then we don't get the results that we want fast enough. And then we'll go all the way back down to the bottom of that hill, mad and frustrated, because we thought we could, and we didn't do it. And so we give up on our hopes and dreams. We give up on all the things we want to accomplish in life. And then we get mad at the world because the world made shit too fucking hard. And the truth is, the world didn't make shit hard. You just didn't believe that you could. You weren't willing to put in the motherfucking work. And so you didn't do it. Because you didn't think it took all of that. Because you didn't think you had to do all of that. Because you thought you could take a fucking shortcut. Because you thought you was fucking special and you saw everybody else putting in work and you was like, man, it don't take all that and I ain't got to do all that and da. And then you thought you fucking knew some shit that you didn't fucking know. We got to grow up. We got to grow up, and that's hard. I get it. But if you don't grow up emotionally, you're never going to reach your full fucking potential. If you don't grow up emotionally, you're never going to accomplish everything you're capable of accomplishing. You're always going to settle for fucking mediocrity. You're always going to settle for the fucking garbage. At some point, we have to get to a place in our mind that we're sick and tired of the bullshit. We're sick and tired of the fucking trash. We're sick and tired of the fucking leftovers. We're sick and tired of the fucking crumbs. We're sick and tired of the fucking scraps. At what point in your life are you going to get to the place, into the mind frame of, man, I deserve more, I'm going to do more. It ain't that somebody got to give me shit. Ain't nobody giving me shit. Ain't nobody going to give you shit but some shit. You got to catch that. Nobody is obligated to do a motherfucking thing for you. God's not going to just wow and just bless you like that. And yet so many of us believe that ignorant, stupid ass shit. I could just pray and manifest and God's going to just drop a meal on me. I could just pray and manifest and God's going to send this king and this queen into my life and they're going to be wealthy and they're going to be famous and da and all this other stupid, childish bullshit. We've got to grow the fuck up emotionally. If you want something in life, you got to get up off your fucking ass and go get it. You got to go get it. Man. You can do it. You can do it. But you got to be committed to it. You got to be sick and tired of the bullshit. You got to be sick and tired of the fucking games. You got to be sick and tired of living beneath your means. You got to be willing. You got to be brave and bold enough to say, man, I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't give a fuck what the future holds. Man, I'm going to walk in this shit with all my fucking power, with all my authority. And I'm going to do what I came here to do. It don't matter who like it, who don't like it, who's walking with me, who's cheering me on. None of that shit fucking matters. Because there comes a time in life where we grow the fuck up emotionally, and it's like, man, I gotta encourage my motherfucking self. I gotta be my own fucking cheerleader. I gotta be my own fucking motivational speaker. I gotta be my own fucking therapist and call myself out on the fucking bullshit that I'm doing. And be real with myself about the efforts and energy that I'm putting into whatever it is I want to accomplish. We got to be real with ourselves. Nobody owes you anything. And yet, you owe your motherfucking self everything. I'm going to say it again. Nobody owes you anything. And yet, you owe yourself everything. Hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.